Life is full of decisions, some simple, some not so much. But there's one key to navigating any choice: faith. It might not feel like it when you're in the thick of it, unsure of what to do, worried about the consequences. But faith in God can be your anchor in the storm, guiding you toward the right choice and giving you peace in the process. So how do you practically apply faith when faced with difficult decisions? Here are 6 steps to consider. 1. Acknowledge the struggle. The first step to making decisions with faith is acknowledging that the struggle is real. Life isn't always black and white. And sometimes the right decision isn't obvious. You pray, you wait, you worry, you fast. And still, no clear answer. But here's the truth. God is not silent. He's teaching you how to listen, how to trust, and how to walk by faith, not by sight. So instead of panicking in the silence, embrace it. This quiet moment is where your faith is forged. 2. Acknowledge God first. When it comes to decision-making, you can't start with Google, your gut, or your friends, no matter how wise or well-intentioned they are. You must begin with God. Acknowledge His voice as the ultimate authority in your life. Remember Proverbs 3:5-6? Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will make your path straight. Make God your first point of reference, not just for the answer, but for the journey. Often He shapes us more in the waiting than in the answer itself. 3. Discernment over emotion. Emotions are loud. They demand to be heard and considered. But in the grand scheme of things, emotions aren't always reliable guides. They're subjective. They're ever-changing, and sometimes they can trick us. Instead, let discernment be your compass. Discernment is that quiet, steady voice that helps you see beyond the surface. It allows you to evaluate options from a place of calm, helping you choose what truly aligns with your values, your purpose, and your relationship with God. Remember, God speaks in a still, small voice, not in the raging storm of your emotions. So learn to quiet your heart so you can hear His. For wise counsel and prayer, think of godly individuals whose wisdom and faith you admire. Reach out to them, not because you need their approval, but to benefit from their experience and insight. Proverbs 15:22 says, "Plans fail for lack of counsel, but with many advisors, they succeed." These wise counselors can offer perspectives you might not have considered, helping you see the situation from different angles. But don't stop there. After gathering advice, go back to prayer. Sometimes God gives you peace in the middle of the confusion, because peace isn't the absence of confusion. It's the presence of God. 5. Take a step in faith. Faith isn't perfect knowledge. It's trusting the one who is. You might not see all the details, all the outcomes, and that's okay. You don't have to. God does. Hebrews 11:8-9 tells us, "By faith Abraham, when he had been tested, offered up Isaac. And he offered up his only begotten son, saying, God is able to raise him up even from the dead. And he obtained the blessing, having been called." Abraham didn't know how God would fulfill his promise. He didn't know how Isaac would become a great nation. He trusted the one who said it would happen. You may not know how it will all unfold, but if God says, go, take the step. Delayed obedience is still disobedience. Sometimes the only way to clarity is forward. 6. Trust God with the outcome. Imagine the weight of making a major life decision lifted off your shoulders. That's the kind of freedom faith offers. Once you've done all you can, once you've prayed, sought counsel, and taken a step forward, it's time to trust God with the outcome. Romans 8:28 reassures us. And we know that in all things, God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose. No matter the decision, no matter the outcome, know that God is working for your good because you love Him. Your decision might not change the past, but it can pave the future. So choose wisely, choose prayerfully, and choose with faith. 7. Encouragement and hope. So today, whatever you're facing, don't rush, don't panic. Don't decide in fear. Pray, wait, listen, trust. Let faith lead you. Because when you walk with God, every step is ordered and every outcome has a purpose. Commit your way to the Lord. Trust in Him, and He will act. Psalm 37:5. If this message encouraged you, share it with someone facing a tough choice. And remember, God is always guiding you, even when you don't see it. Thanks you, and God bless you in a mighty way.